I am getting the indication that we are live, and if that is the case, you are tuned into Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. I am your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another episode of Who Do You Got? The channel where we take two of your favorite albums, two of your favorite crews, two of your favorite artists, etc., put them in a round-for-round battle to ask the overall question at the end of the night, who do you got? I got a room full of DJs and producers and tastemakers all ready to dissect two current projects. Around here, we don't usually do that, but we're doing a little something current. Two projects that came out this year, in the year 2022. As we're getting to wrap up the year, we're going to talk about a couple of projects that we deemed need to be spoken on and need to be broken down and need to go up against each other. We're talking about two great albums, none other than Black Star's No Fear of Time up against Cheat Codes, which is AKA Danger Mouse, and Black Thought. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, make some motherfucking noise.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. It's going to be a good one tonight. Again, we are trying something new here. So, let us know in the comment box if you feel what we're doing around here. Because, we do it live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch. And don't forget to catch us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment. Shout out to everybody. We're on the road to 200 followers. We are 190 at the moment. Shout out to everybody that follows us. Salute to y'all. Thank you for following us. Thank you so much. And if you need to, listen to us because you can't always watch us, it happens. Catch us on all your streaming platforms for podcast needs, such as Apple Podcasts, iHeartMedia, Spotify, and so forth, and we'll find us there. Let's go ahead and start introducing everybody around the room real quick to dissect said projects, and we'll find out who do you got. Guys, let's go ahead and start with two up, two down. My man DJ Hobo up in the building, Virginia. Stand up. Please don't, because you'll get out of the frame. But listen, DJ Hobo, sir, I believe you have something to do with today's battle going down. I almost feel like it's your recommendation, if I'm not mistaken. And we're talking Black Star, we're talking Cheat Codes. Who do you got, sir?
I'm going to go with Cheat Codes.
Oh, yeah, I know that was yeah. I see the hesitation. I see it. It was not easy. Yes, he does.
Let's get the voting machines out early.
Yeah. Ooh, it looks uneasy.
The voting booster opens.
Live over to the other side of the country, all the way down in California. Hey, my man, the real Cool B, aka Cool Breeze. What is going on, Playboy?
Not too much, man. Not too much.
Listen, but I'll say it to you. I'll also say it to the rest of the members in the room. Happy holidays, my brother. Hope you had a great holiday this past weekend.
Likewise.
Sir, we're talking about two gems that are wrapping up the year that came out this year, 2022. We're talking No Fear of Time versus Cheat Codes. Who do you got?
Very tough one. This is a both of them moment. Yeah, both of them. But the thing is, and I say very slight edge. Very slight edge.
Here we go.
I'm going to go with Cheat Codes on this one. Slight edge.
A lot of dancing to end up in the same lake you're gonna be swimming through with DJ Hope.
Big lake. It's a big lake.
It's a big lake. That's a big lake. Respect.
It's a big lake.
Moving down to the East Coast side of things again, we're gonna go down to my man Triple C at Trip C from Queens. My man Triple C, quick fast.
Yeah,
Triple C, we're talking two great projects. Your opinion is necessary and needed at the moment. Who do you got, sir?
I'm going to have to jump in that pond too. That Cheat Codes.
Oh, you waddling mother. Okay.
That's all you EBR crackers.
Swimming your way upstream. I see what's going on. Fair enough. Triple C put his vote down for Cheat Codes. Again, it's a fire project. I can't knock anybody for picking this album. Wrapping things up in the room, my man DJ Scandalous, aka Baba Midi, sipping on some exotic tea flavor that we're not privy to. DJ Scandalous. When we're talking Black Star versus Cheat Codes, who do you got?
Come on, man. It's Cheat Codes, no question, man.
Woo, with authority.
Damn.
No question, though. There's no question.
Just poked all the way out.
No question.
No, listen, it's about to get lively tonight. Shout out to everybody in the chat room that joined us.
Question?
Oh boy, I'd love to know what the chat room is saying. Shout out to Nerd Chris, who always holds us down.
Yeah, Nerd Chris.
Oh, shout out to Nerd Chris, man.
Make sure you follow her. She's got dope shows every week. A lot of shows every week. You can't excuse if you miss one. You gotta catch up to one.
Shout out to the dude DJ Cruz one as well in the chat. He's got some dope shows as well. So make sure you follow
DJ Cruz.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's got some dope shows as well.
Have we rated his show? I believe we've rated your show before.
Yeah,
DJ.
I think I know.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I believe we've rated your show before, so I believe I've caught one of your shows. We're gonna break down these two projects. We see what's going on. It's a one-sided affair. Most of the room, let's be clear, all of the room has officially sided with Cheat Codes, aka Danger Mouse, featuring Pharaoh Monch, up against No Fear of Time's Black Star's second release. Anticipated, finally here. Very hard to get. If you know, you know. But long story short, we're gonna talk about these projects again every Monday night. Make sure you join us here live on Twitch, YouTube, podcast streaming, all that. I can't wink enough times. Make sure you follow and do all that good stuff. Fellas, round number one, let's go ahead and get to it. If you know it, you know, we're definitely playing some music around here. It'd be a damn shame if we didn't play some motherfucking music around here. Let's go ahead and talk about who had the best first opening song on their projects. If you know Yo Jules DJ, then you know I love to start things off by sort of breaking down, let's just call it philosophically, what the first track of any opening album should entail, what it explains, does it set the tone for the projects, does it give you an earful for what you think you're going to anticipate on the album. So let's go ahead and start out with OG versus Sometimes. LS Spooky. Is it really this long? Do I need to fast forward?
This one is Bismillah. Welcome to the Black Star. Joint pain, going to the realm, both sides. Racks. Such powerful current could make tears touch the eyes. Facts. Grace for every morning, God opened up mine and thine. Alhamdulillah. We all on notice that any next moment could be the last time you stand on this side. So that, son, you're killing them, but only the phony because the real don't die. On God. All good for all hoods and palaces, poised throughout triumph for challenges. Top ranked up, we conquer skank, and the balance don't break for any large, small bank balances. The parable of the talented, each generation. The wonders and the wealth of all nations. It's really chump change once you take into consideration the living revelation that no soul could escape from. So go on, let the sucker say something. Cause even when it's saying something, they ain't saying much. I refrain from it all to just pray for them. Stay away from them. Roll through a rise waves on them.
Ooh, he's going.
Man.
LUPITAS comes in, he does his thing.
Heavy bars on albums. Heavy bars.
Talk about it, homeboy. And again, fire soundtrack provided by MADLIB. If you don't know, now you know. Entire project actually produced by MADLIB. So just gotta say, you're talking about some heavy hitters all sitting down for one battle right here. So like I said, it's only right that we started out with first songs off each project. Let's go ahead, like I said, we just played a little bit of OG off that No Fear of Time. Let's go ahead and start out with that Sometimes off that Cheat Codes.
Prisoners of Azkaban, thinking of a master plan. Images of grandeur by Jamel Shabazz, Dapper Dan. Clap your hands whether you in Patterson or Pakistan. Richard Wright, black boy that grew into a blacker man. Early African or European, which was more supreme. The visions vary, this shit gets scary. Inform your team. My dignitary consigliere is Noradine. My skin tone is aubergine. I'm a war machine. Sinner who's casted all the stones. He can manage, but with the home team advantage, most people won't see the damage. Guess I'm gonna need a bandage if we plan to be companions. Jump solos from the hammers, we mimic and speak in Spanish. They vanish like Atlantis, come to find out they've been banished for fraud. Twitter cameras and abandoning their manners for lies that intertwine like a violet vine. I threw the rhyme book straight into the fire this time. I'm thinking.
Sometimes it gets real dangerous.
That soul.
Yeah, very soulful stuff. DJ Scan, listen. Before we start, I'd love to get your answer, only because Do you have any feedback on what they're doing production-wise on both these projects and how they start the initiation of both projects on each one? Who do you got?
Sure. So for me, I got sometimes with this one, I think both records are really good. Heavy bar structures on both records, but to me, sometimes as an opening record, it really sets the tone for the album. Like it really gives like almost a cinematic feel to the way Cheat Codes kind of starts, in my opinion. The other song, I'm sorry, what's the name of the other song in there right now?
You didn't even remember the name.
No, it slipped my mind real quick.
You didn't remember the name.
Keep notes, DJ Scanlins. Keep notes. You're allowed to keep notes. It's okay. OG, sir. This track is OG. A little respect.
OG, pardon me.
This is the long-awaited second debut project. 24 years we waited for this, DJ Scanlins.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, man? But that's the thing, right? So again, I think the Black Star album is good and it's a good song. But if you know, right? With Black Star, I think that, you know, for a long-waited second album, it's good, but you know, to me, it doesn't hold up to the older one. So for that, you know, and everything else overall, I'm going with Sometimes is my pick.
Strong
That's the whole album. We only talking about track number 1. Look at this. With extra homework, extra credit on the first day of school. Look at
Pepper sauce on it, man. Pepper sauce on it, boy.
Yeah, fair enough. He did Scandalous putting his vote down for Sometimes off that Cheat Codes album. Is anybody else feeling opposite or the same?
Ooh, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, scandalous.
Yeah,
Throwing him early. I'm gonna go Cheat Code with Sometimes, for the simple fact that I think the bars were heavier on Cheat Code. That might be the deciding factor for me a lot tonight. But
there's 2 MCs.
I know.
And 1 MC on Cheat Codes. You're saying there's heavier bars on the one-sided MC of the situation.
Black Thought is top 5 MC.
But we're not talking about no slouches on the opposite end of this couch here.
Yes, but we're not. But
we're talking sharp ass swords. We're talking Talib and Yasin Bey, aka Mos Def. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Yasin and Talib, respectfully, are not in my. They're not higher in my list of MCs than Black Thought. I'll say that.
I can respect that.
Jules is trying to.
What's crazy? I think you probably know more Talib songs than you would know Black Thought songs.
Probably not, because Black Thought, I know a lot of Root songs, so
right.
I'm gonna say no to that.
Fair enough. I see a little bit of rhetoric coming from my man Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze, you want to follow up with this statement? What's going on?
It was fun. I just laughed because Hobo kind of poked his chest back. He poked his chest out. He poked his chest out. It was funny though. It was cool, but I get where everyone was coming from. I think Dan came in and he was just throwing like cinematography in there, and he was just throwing a whole bunch of stuff.
Going too far? He going too far? You gotta relax.
I don't know how to answer this question now, man. And we skip this round or no? Are the voting machines open, Jules? Please.
They are open, sir, and you're ready to take your vote, sir.
Yeah.
The question is, did you pay? That's the question.
No, I did not.
You never paid it.
I'm gonna go with OG on this one. Because I think when you were playing the song, you didn't really let the song drop and go into what was actually the beat of the song. And
he was going on for a while. I didn't know what part it was going to kick in. I don't know the song like that yet, but you're right. It does.
Malcontent brought that up too.
Yeah, because
perhaps some gerrymandering from Jules.
Not at all. He goes longer than the 16. That's definitely longer than the 16.
It's a long opening, but
it's
that
longer
beat,
than the 16. I remember it's just longer than the 16.
Right, that beat and that song is fire though, man. And I'm gonna just go with OG on that one because they were both dropping some gems in that song, and I really like that song from the album. That's one of my favorites from the album.
It is a dope way to start off their album, I believe, as well. So Cool Breeze putting his vote down for OG off that No Fear of Time, officially splitting up the monotony of the room. We have Triple C left it to put his vote down. Triple C, quick, fast. What do you think you're talking about here? We're talking about best first song. Who do you got?
Sometimes, just for the soul, for the soulness.
Just for the soul.
Yeah.
Okay, Triple C. I knew you were such a romantic.
How you gonna chastise Triple C for being fast and then tell him to hurry up and vote? How does that work?
Not at all. I said quick, fast. Like that's what he's known for. I wasn't saying give me your answer. I was more giving him his pronoun, quick, fast, Triple C. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he is.
Not he, him, but
no, it's quick, fast. His own thing. His own thing. It's his own thing.
You seem like he cracked the whip. Okay.
Right, all right.
We're wrapping up round number 1. We're talking about 2 dope projects tonight. We're talking Black Stars, No Fear of Time versus Cheat Code, Self-Entitled. We decided to talk about the best first songs off each project, entitled OG off of Black Stars and Sometimes off of Cheat Codes. And while it wasn't an entirely one-sided situation, the majority of the room ended up going with Sometimes off of Cheat Codes, putting Cheat Codes officially on the board. 1-0. We're looking at round number 1 being officially over. Round number 1 goes to Cheat Codes, as I mentioned again. Cheat Codes on the board. Let's keep moving to round number 2. Again, we're just gonna keep playing some more music. We, you know, what we do around here every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Twitch. Catch us on YouTube. Catch us on your favorite podcast streaming services. Let's talk about a certain kind of vibe that each project brings. Obviously, I'm not gonna say they go all over the place, but a head nodding pause factor takes place where you can't help but just make a face like this at some point, just both of them based off lyrics and beats. But I wanted to go with a specific vibe, that being the mellow vibe. Track 1 started out as they do, gave you a pretty good indication of what each project was going to bring. But let's go ahead and start out with what I believe to be a dope mellow track off of Cheat Codes called Violas and Lupitas.
Wow. Woo.
I mean, if it was up to me, I'd give you jigs just enough money to function. So when I see you guys with the fancy suits and cars and nice houses, and I'm living in a fucking hovel, I mean, that bothers me.
It bothers me. She give me all that I got is you vibes, like.
Hey yo, super joint party lights lit the Harlem nights.
Until now.
Peas and rice made in Judas out of Garveyites. Mommies in the heights always call me nice. Someone all his life rolling dice that was dirtier than gaudy ice. My only vice is fly merch. My concert fashion gotta stay up the par. We doing God's work. Forever dip like Farnsworth. And Moscot bunions because I be chopping onions till my eyes hurt. The future brighter than cellos and violins fortified. With 8 essential minerals and vitamins on the side. I'm overqualified, but I'ma come along for the ride with Q, cause I've been anticipating this homicide. Never no matter like a vacuum now. I turn the speakers in the back room to mushroom clouds. We on that jet fuel, about to go to Neptune. Wow, that ain't a flesh wound. They about to lay your headstone down. I'm supreme, my gene.
He goes.
He's the master. That dude Trip looked like he wanted to cry when that song was playing. You're right, Trip?
Again, it gives me Ghostface. All that I got is you kind of vibes. At least in the beginning, it just makes me want to tear up a little bit. So again, that mellow vibe, you know, Black Thought, bar master. How does he deliver us vibes like that? Well, he just did. You saw it. You seen it with your own eyes. You heard it with your own ears. So now it's only time to play the competition, and I think this is a fire, mellow ass vibe track. Sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart.
Rewind, flip up. We'll get to the star and rock star.
Chastity all locked up. Feelings linger, but the finger all rocked up. I dropped a jewel like your niece name. Breaking up all the bed frames till the police came. Black Star line I like Marcus the cargo. Is all the stardust that we spark up. They say the target is vegan chicks with the tofu. It's hard though, just the shit the gangsters smoke too. You taking up all the spaces left in my heart. Now I'm waking up to a world you're breaking apart. You trust the papers to say I'm known for breaking the hearts. Has God forsaken us because it's worth it, he's making it hard. When we make love, we speak in color, shoot a canvas on the paintbrush. You get submissive but aggressive when you say something. Poking like you need to wonder skin when you take blood. These other chicks, man, they're faking in the lace front. Eyes just a window to the soul, but it's caked up. Sad face clowning, but they cover it with makeup. They keep hating cause the good fortune favor us. You hear this beat like the main.
One said I'm too noble for.
First one of two. Listen, the best mellow vibe off of both projects. If you just join us, we're talking Black Star, No Fear of Time versus Cheat Codes, aka Danger Mouse. And
Dangerous Mouse.
Dangerous Mouse. Dangerous Mouse, aka Dangerous Mouse.
Sounds like
and Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt. Like I said, straight out of your favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Again, we wanted to go with vibes. We wanted to go SWEETHARD versus VIOLAS and LUPITAS. Again, mastery by both producers. We're talking Danger Mouse and MADLIB, both bringing fire to each project. Gentlemen and everybody in the chat room and the internet, who do you got?
I'm rocking with the Sweetheart joint. I'm rocking with that.
For Black Star? For Black Star, Triple C? Say it out loud, Triple C.
Nah, I like the vibe. I like the vibe off that more.
It's there's a reason why I guess Dilla love MADLIB, right? I mean, I get Dilla-ish kind of vibes off that track, but still it's very not Dilla at the same time. It's very MADLIB, very fire track. Not to take away anything from Danger Mouse, like I said, we're talking about VIOLAS and LUPITAS. Does anybody want to place a vote in that direction, or does anybody else feel the same way?
I'll vote for that. I'll vote for that.
You going with VIOLAS and LUPITAS?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think both. I said skip this round in the chat because I think both tracks are very well.
You guys can be
produced.
talking behind my back in the chat.
They're both well produced, and I actually really like both. But again, I'll tap into my bag and I go with the producer bag, and I think again the overall feel once again for that track is a little bit more cinematic again for me. So for that reason, I pick it. Although I definitely do like the Black Star track.
Again, but you're putting your vote down for VIOLAS and LUPITAS. We got a couple more people in the room to go through for their vote, obviously. Who else wants to place their vote?
Go ahead, Cool Breeze.
I know what you did there. I know what you did there. You want to...
Ike's not here.
Your vote counts today.
Yeah.
Vote counts today, brother.
Yes, it is.
Split the room, man. You want to split the room to have that deciding vote. I get it. But I'm going to go with...
Why would I do such a thing?
So I'm going to go with the Black Thought on this one. I think both of the songs are definitely dope tracks, but I would say that to me, the vibe was just a little bit more edgy on the Black Thought album. Not the Black Thought, the Black Thought album than the Black Star album.
Fair enough, yes. Cheat codes. I
was almost gonna mix them up, but yeah.
No, it's fine. I mean, Black Thought is actually featured on.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
That's the
Awkward.
It's not weird. It's like he could have been like a third member.
Which says, I mean, he was on the first album too, though, right? No, he was on a remix on the first album, but yeah, still.
A remix of what? You mean the first Black Star album?
Yeah, the first Black Star.
Yeah, but it was the remix, of course, of Respiration.
Yeah.
So what? There you go. So again, we are asking the question: SWEETHARD versus VIOLAS and Lupita. We've got a vote in from Triple C, from DJ Scan, Cool Breeze. We are left with you, DJ Hobo. Who do you got?
I am going to go with. I'm going to go with Black Star on this one. I'm a big fan of MADLIB. I think he's had a really dope run these past, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years, maybe even 3 years. Excluding, we're talking about recent stuff, right? He's had a dope run with the Freddie Gibbs joints. Some gems. So I think this one was in that mode. Although I will say this album definitely was a departure from what I thought the first album was, and that it did throw me off a little bit at first. But I'm gonna go with the Black Star for this one.
So
I thought split. I would have sworn you said the opposite. My bad. I thought you were saying.
No, I'm going with the Black Star with this one, man. I'm going with the
So it's split, right?
It's not.
Yeah, I see. I knew you were going to do that.
World Cup.
As Cool Breeze has obviously, pointed out, we asked the question, best mellow track off these two projects, Sweetheart, SWEETODD versus VIOLAS and LUPITAS, and the room is officially tied on this particular round, giving both teams scores on the board, leaving Cheat Codes at 2-1 lead. Moving on to round number 3, it's getting interesting. Both projects fired. Both came out this year. As a matter of fact, No Fear of Time came out in an exclusive sort of fashion. Didn't come out in your regular streaming platforms. You had to.
Yeah.
What was the deal with that? You had to go to Luminary, I believe.
Luminary, and you had to sign up for a subscription, and I appreciate it, but I'm also like, come on.
Yeah, they didn't have to make it that difficult.
It gets a little difficult, but again, if you're a fan, you're a fan, and you're gonna
trying to get their bread direct.
I would gladly pay for it if they put it on any sort of their own platform, their own anything for them to get their money directly. I would pay for it, but I'm not paying for a service, a whole service to listen to one album.
Right.
They try to do that yay, the yay shit.
Well, you get access to other things on there, but
you do.
You're looking at basically a subscription for one album at this point. But they have other podcasts and things like that. Dave Chappelle's podcasts.
Yeah. Cool. I don't know anybody that pays for it. How about that?
There you go. I will suggest trying the 7-day free trial. It was awesome. I used it this past summer. Listened to a bunch of Dave Chappelle podcasts, which are amazing, with both Black Star on a lot of episodes. But we will be moving on to round number 3. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Shout out to everybody that checks us out live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check us on YouTube, on your streaming platforms.
Cruz one said he was going with the second one, which was the Sweetheart joint. In the poll, it was VIOLAS and LUPITAS, 100%. So everyone that voted for VIOLAS and LUPITAS.
Interesting. There you go. So again, it makes a difference if you're in the room, as you can see. Let us know if you ever want to participate on the show. Throw us a DM. We'll talk about it. We'll see about making it happen. Fellas, round number 3. We're talking Black Star versus Cheat Codes. Let's keep it pushing forward. Let's play some more music. I tried to keep the vibes the same to a certain extent. Again, both projects have their own identity, so it's kind of hard to do that sometimes. Respectfully, I felt these songs went together well, if you will. This particular song that we're about to play first off the Black Star project was considered to be the first single, if you will, or one of the first singles. They didn't really have any featured singles off the project. Again, it was a different kind of release this particular time around. But what they did do was basically premiere this song on Saturday Night Live when they performed their live.
Right.
And in this song, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing.
Automatic as an automatic, automatic as a meditation, automatic as a trail of tears. A right this way, try and feel. The road so dark, be the light. Shed the light into the dark road. The light is not afraid, that part. Gang, variation team. The local dream time always. The address on Spectrum Road. From the rivers of the Shroom Rail. Sense over sensation. Sweating on a hot template. Tiny cell panorama. Silence of the clarion call. Waveforms, bird songs. Recognition is invitation. Grace a gift you couldn't earn. Thanks again, report the work. Not for free, freedom. How you mean? Ask yourself. Look to everything that you desire. Look at the condition that it's put you in. Do the honest math, pass the figures. Pass the fixes, friendly neighbor. Freshest labor, Mary's native. Local time, all ages. Forever is a current event. Life on this side is quick. Trade trick, sorcerer, insecure, synonym.
Frankenstein trying to get it strange. Ain't the shorts matter strange enough? I heard Dylan say turn it up. I heard him twice when he said it first. And that's automatic, 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 automatic. Everything is not for sale. Everybody, raise the price. Cocaine, crack a devil.
That shit kind of explains the entire album right there. You're really listening. You know why did they? That's why. Listen to that song. You'll catch a quick glimpse into their mindset. Again, we wanted to play fire against fire, steel, sharpening steel. With that being said, we had to play something fire-like off of Cheat Codes. I felt this vibe went the same. Close to Famous.
Don't even worry about it. My legendary styling between Harry Belafonte and Harry Allen. I'm from a city where it's violent and it's overcrowded. I put it on the map, y'all ain't even know about it. I brought the pro without it. The soul flowing out and make it hard to figure how y'all manage to go without it. A mic with a cord, I never do a show without it. When dealing with force, I lift them up and throw them out. I know the way to go the route. Show you what a soldier about. Big boy arms I'm holding out. Clips folding out. Used to be a little snot nose, but I'm older now. You can try what you want. I'll show you what I don't allow. Fuck all the run around. You on a hunting ground. You spit 100 bars, I spit 100 rounds. You run 100 yards, trying to get out of bounds. That's when I tackle y'all and show you how the thunder sounds. Bang ya as we approach the danger with beats that evoke the anger. And I ain't know the music was supposed to change us, but when I start spitting shit, it's so contagious. It smokes the pages. I literally spoke to sages that said it's no hope to save us. Cause we the bad guys, you supposed to blame us. But nowadays, everybody close to famous. But stop modeling and wild scholars.
Then he goes. That's what Michael does. You know, you can't even give him credit for it no more. He just does what he does. He doesn't know how to stop. The man, the myth, the legend. Again, we're talking two fire bangers off of each particular project. We're talking the 2022, 24 years wait for No Fear of Time by Black Star versus Cheat Codes, an amazing project, concept project put together by Danger Mouse and Black Thought. We put The Main Thing versus Close to Famous against each other. Gentlemen, everyone in the chat room, internets, who do you got?
Poll is up, by the way. So make sure you get
poll is up. Pause.
Pause. Yo, man, I just want to say, I think I'm glad that Black Thought chose Danger Mouse because I don't think he gets enough credit for the beats that he does. Like he's really
For my research today, Hobo, it said that this was the first project for Danger Mouse, his first hip hop project since his, what was it again? Hold on, I got it right here.
Yeah, it's been a while, whatever it is.
Yeah. So what it says here is that it basically, it was Danger Mouse's first hip hop album since The Mouse in the Mask in 2005. So anything else after that? He released a lot of stuff. It was very, I don't know, you call it abstract concept, you know, whatever your alternative.
Yeah, because he did. Well, I mean, he did the Gnarls Barkley, but I guess people don't consider that hip hop, right?
That's why I'm saying alternative. And then whatever you want to call it. This is his first return to hip hop since 2005, according to him.
And then the Gray album, but that was like a
right.
And I think that was around that same time, if I'm not mistaken. That might have been 2000.
I'm going to go with this one. This round, I'm going to go with The Main Thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Since Malcontent said we gotta say the names of the songs.
You got to. The main thing is the main thing. The main thing.
Yeah, so I'm going with that one because, just the respect for them to do that song on Saturday Night Live, and
they were shook. They were scared. They were scared. And the claps were like,
the crowd was like, I don't know. They were like, this wasn't for us. This wasn't for us, and it wasn't.
It wasn't. That's a Dave Chappelle chess move right there. That's a Dave Chappelle chess move. For those who don't know, Dave Chappelle was the host that particular week SNL, and he said, I want the musical guest to be Black Star. Shout out to Dave Chappelle for doing that.
Right. Nerd Chris said the crowd had to stick up their butts. Pause, but they did.
I mean, the song is that though. It is that. Even if you didn't,
Yeah, they weren't ready for that.
The song is like, hey, hey.
Yeah, they weren't ready for that. Yeah, I mean that song is really dope, man, and they spit a lot of heavy stuff on that track. And again, you know, MADLIB.
You said Brave Movie on national TV.
Yeah, word. I mean, tough track, man. Tough track. I'm going with that.
DJ Hobo putting his vote down, actually crossing AKA the picket line to give Black Star the vote on that one. The main thing is the main thing, and keeping it the main thing. Does anybody else want to vote for that song as well? Does anybody feel a little different with Close to Famous?
Yeah, I'm choosing Close to Famous.
Oh,
Triple C, speak on it, dog.
Nah, it sounds like it got that Western sound and slash the Wu-Tang-ish type of feel.
The Asian feel.
Yeah.
I think he's trolling you, DJ Hobo, by mentioning
He
Wu-Tang.
was, you know what? I almost said something too. I almost said something, but nope, not today. Not today. It's not today. I'm not gonna do it.
Let me see what's in your hands, Triple C.
That would have been a good track.
Yeah, he tried it. He tried it.
That would have been a good track for that How Did They Fall movie. That would have been a good track.
Look at this producer at work right here. Look at this. Look at this young man, this young producer right here. Listen, Triple C, usually don't have a lot to say, but when you do, it's golden. So listen, I'm gonna take your vote. I'm gonna put it down. We put one vote down for Close to Famous from Triple C. The main thing is DJ Hobo has his vote down. Does anybody else feel differently? Does anybody want to take a time to think, maybe see what the chat room is thinking? I believe we have a poll up. If we do not, could we get one? But I'm giving you guys a chance to. I see Breeze is cowering in the corner, doesn't know how to answer.
Yeah.
I see analysts getting ready to take a bathroom break for no reason. Why are you guys so what is going on?
The chat room is choosing keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going. Keep the main thing. That's what I'm going.
It's a pretty.
Because of SNL.
But the song in itself.
It's the fact that's a song, man.
Yeah.
You can stand on whatever hill you want to stand on. With that being said, okay, guys, I think you've had enough time. We officially know what the chat room thinks. Cool Breeze or DJ Scandalous, your votes matter. Does anybody want to speak?
Keep the main thing. Keep the main thing. I got that this time.
Said that. You know, we got to work on your mic. Pause. We got you stay answering and I stay not hearing you. So, I don't know what that is, but Scan putting his vote down for the main thing. Cool Breeze.
Yeah.
Your vote matters, sir.
Yeah, it's my turn now, Hobo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you can't say both of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can he not? We should put some money down and see what happens.
I mean,
Hold on a second. Let me send you the bag, Jules.
If I was a betting man, I'd say you gonna say something to both of them like. There'll be some
No, but the thing is,
yeah, but the other one, you know.
deny both tracks though. You really can't. Both fine.
You can't, but you have to. Which one are these getting denied?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with Close to Famous on this one. And I'm not doing
now I'm trying to tie the votes up.
But you didn't pick the Wu-Tang-ish track.
Whoa!
I don't pick Wu-Tang-ish tracks, son. That's blasphemy. That's another strike against you.
Hold on a second. You keeping a tally?
We'll be sending a Wu Gambino member over to retrieve your card.
Oh, from the Gambino department, not even part of the Killer Bees department. The Gambino department.
Hey, let me go lock my doors.
That's the soldier part.
That's the top secret CIA shit right there. Listen, we're wrapping up round number 3. We're talking 2 massive gems that came out this past year: Black Star, No Fear of Time versus Cheat Codes, Dangerous Mouse. Dangerous Mouse.
I am Dangerous Mouse.
He's Dangerous Mouse. Again, 2 fire projects that came out this past year. We decided to put up the main thing versus Close to Famous. And again, both tracks fire, so much so that the room was split completely down the middle, giving this an entirely divided. Yes, there you go. So again, now we're looking at another tie on the board. on this particular round, leading the score 3-2. Cheat Code still in the lead by 1 point, but it's not over yet. We got round number 4 and 5 coming right now. Let's go ahead and break it down. And again, don't forget to catch us every Monday night here live on Twitch and catch us on YouTube and streaming services everywhere. Let's go ahead and talk about round number 4, guys. Gotta play some more music because both albums, again, I keep repeating it over and over, but it's just really hard to find products nowadays in my particular taste. I think a lot of y'all might agree that are coming out today and are fire. That make me feel like I did when I was a young man.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, there's stuff to be had. Stuff to be had. You just gotta look. You gotta look a little bit harder. You gotta look a little bit harder.
I've been saying that for years, man.
You do, and it's out there. And that's the thing. And now that we're taking the time to dissect it publicly for you guys out there, it's kind of fun. Like I said, I just think everything was always so classified by history and its level of popularity and where it landed and what it did. And now we're in the process of talking about records that are still not even done doing what they've done yet. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of cool. I like it. Right. So let's keep talking about more music. Again, round number 4 is going to be based on just, again, some fire music. I believe we started the last round playing Cheat Codes first. Or was it? No, we played Black Star first, correct?
Black Star.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
I played the main thing first. So we're going to play something off of Cheat Codes first. Let's actually go ahead and play the self-titled song off the self-titled album, Cheat Codes, or band, right? Is it the name of the album or is it the name of the group? I believe it's the name of the group, right?
The name of the album is
the album.
It's Cheat Code, yeah.
So it's Dangerous, Danger Mouse.
Dangerous.
It's Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, he's gonna change his name now.
So it's Danger Mouse and Black Thought, and the name of the album is Cheat Codes?
Yeah.
Okay, so fair enough. So this is the song Cheat Codes after the self-entitled album.
Yes. The name of the album.
Cheat code, playing with unlimited free throws, playing their feet, move faster than a caprice roll. When they run in the strip like the women in peep shows, pay the price, gamble with your life like peep rolls. Bust a move, paper bubble like Roof Clicos. Who got the streets of Philly flooded like Puerto Rico? You get McNabb like Donovan, it's Finitos. Theologians point to the trap house that got us in. Won't take his name in vain like a phlebotomist. I'm the one to tell you what time it is. Never been into selling you promises. It's hot as a pot of grits, that's not a myth. Blackness is not a monolith. A lot of niggas probably gotta see psychologists to understand why we wallowing where the bottom is. And common sense isn't what they teaching in colleges. Shit is real when you done lost your last feeling. Jumped and bounced back off the glass ceiling. Back to stealing, to Xanax and smack dealing. That's appealing, but grab your kids and shield them. We're hustling,
Hot fire.
Only right.
Nylon fire.
Nylon fire.
Play something just as fire-like. There is a song off of No Fear of Time entitled Supreme Alchemy.
I told let me play this.
You gotta celebrate life, pay tribute, celebrate and commemorate. Yeah. At the crib, we listen to MADLIB, HI-TEK, beat tapes, and that's it. Supreme alchemy, refined chemistry, divine energy, we defined by our memories. On them days that I wish they took me instead of Beverly, I remember Rhapsody reminded me the life's ahead of me. I dropped them 9 sequiturs to bomb executives. You'll always be the winner if you decide what the metric is. Control the game, don't be the game or the predator. Me, myself, and I, such a formidable competitor. Descendant of a king, I got niggas in my bloodline. A true king is fighting with the soldiers on the front line when it's crunch time. Sometimes his words can be unkind. Handing out marching orders like I'm Dr. Lee in drumline. One band, one sound when we combine. Most rap is just a joke, it's all setups and punchlines. I couched it in a verse, it's about as comfy as the confines of a prison cell. We're living well as a small ray of sunshine. Supreme alchemy, that ain't what the reverends say. I never hesitate to show compassion, cause that's the key to heaven's gate. To reach it, they self-medicate. The voices on my radioactive, like yellow cake, the hella fake. Why sedate when you can meditate and focus on ideas? Cause beliefs you can't legislate or regulate. Always on time, my faith is never late. So before every meal, the prophet said his grace, celebrate.
He keeps going and going. It's all by himself, as a matter of fact. So that's a solo track by Talib off of the.
That's a tough song.
Yeah.
Big fucking tough song. Even like the name. So again, another tough round for you guys. You've heard it yourself. If you're not familiar, now you're familiar. Both songs off of each dope project. Supreme Alchemy versus Cheat Codes. Who do you got?
I'm gonna step on. Go ahead, Trip.
Oh, go ahead.
Breeze is stepping out there first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, fellas. Thank you. I'm gonna go with Cheat Codes on this one, man.
Okay.
You're going Cheat Codes.
Yep.
Speak on it, God.
I think it was just to me a slightly better song. The beat knocked a little bit, and he was just spitting some hard fire, and the beat was knocking while he was spitting some hard fire. I think
Eyeline hot fire.
Yeah, hot fire. But I think Talib, he was spitting some stuff too, but it was a little bit more mellow than the Cheat Code track.
Okay. There you go. Spoken like a true West Side
representative. You didn't like the mellow there, huh?
I did.
They're all about that smoke out there. You know how they do that.
Right.
I did, but I mean,
he's got his flannel on. He just doesn't have.
I see he representing Nutty Block right there. I see him.
Just doesn't have the top button. When you go outside, though, the top button is button.
What up, fool?
What up, fool? That you claim.
Triple C, you were about to speak before you were rudely interrupted by Cool Breeze. When you were about to. Just trying to start the fire. Triple C, guys, speak on it, kid.
Yeah, I was gonna go with the Supreme Alchemy.
Ooh,
because it was smooth.
Look at you.
Because it's smooth tone. The only thing I don't like is that they don't have no bridge. They don't have the Black Star
album.
It's
bars. It's bars. It's just bars.
And it's smooth bars too. I think it's about the drums for me, particularly on that track.
Just bars. Triple C trying to put the blocks down in 2023. He's preparing himself. That's why he wanted to.
That dude put on his dancing shoes, huh? All right. Got you, man.
Nice.
Triple C not scared to stand on his own hill, being the first to place his vote down for Supreme Alchemy. Got a couple of people left in the room. What are you guys thinking? Who do you got?
On this one, I'm gonna go Cheat Codes because that beat is just so. That beat is hard to me. That's a dope beat, man. And just the way Black Thought attacked it, and the content of what he was saying, I'm going with that, man.
Fair enough. Hobo putting his vote down. Cheat Codes again, sticking to the script. Baba Midi, what's going on, man? What are you thinking about DJ Scandalous?
I got Cheat Codes, man. I think that like to touch on what Hobo and the rest of them was saying, like it's definitely a harder track. Extreme Alchemy is a dope track. The drums, everything is fire on that track, but I think it's a harder track. And just again, let's continue to appreciate Black Thought, man. Like this dude, as he gets older, the bars get better. It's unheard of. It's unheard of. Yeah. His bars get better.
100% facts.
The projects the producers and the projects that he's picking to work with mesh really well, and it's been consistent fire all these solo projects, man.
Yo, he should change his name to Black Threat.
That. I like that. Like at least an alter ego. Is that what they call it?
Alter ego, yeah, alter ego. Might not be good for the late night crowd money, but you know.
Hey, don't mess up the bag. Listen, again, we're talking about spitters on both ends. Pause. Like I said, they both groups, if you will, represented very properly. But when we asked the question, Supreme Alchemy versus Cheat Codes, majority of the room ended up going with Cheat Codes, giving this round over to Cheat Codes, aka Danger Mouse and Black Thought, putting this game at an overall
Dangerous Mouse.
End at this point. Yeah, no more danger. He's that dangerous. The reason being, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds and a couple of ties here and there, no matter what happens around number 5, which we will not be dissecting, because after this last round, it's official. No matter what happens in the next round, there's no way that Black Star could come back. It's official. You heard it here first. Cheat Codes by Danger Mouse and Black Dog is the official winner for tonight's game. Give it up one time for Cheat Codes.
Wow.
See, we could have kept the game. We could have kept this game going longer if HI-TEK came out.
I wanna address. Are you serious? Cool Breeze, are you serious with that comment? Or are you just joking?
You want to see the smiley, laughy face at the bottom?
I mean, Gilly the kid, that's hilarious. The question was from Black Moses, is Black Thought the best rapper out of Philly?
Oh yeah.
You could easily make that argument.
I don't really know a lot of Philly rappers. So.
What are you talking about, bro? Philly got
you know him.
No, I know a few. I don't know a lot.
There's more better rappers out of Philly than you can name out of, let's say, call the Bronx or even Brooklyn at the moment.
Wow. DJ Cruz once said,
wow.
Cool Breeze.
Listen, I've said that. Listen, I stand on that hill because we've had this conversation before, Scan. Queens will knock everybody down. Right. When it comes to like the legend of Queens and any rappers you can pick out of it, it's insane.
Oh my God.
Brooklyn has a few.
Hold on a second.
Philly got more.
Anyway, DJ Cruz once said that Will Smith might disagree with you on Gilly the Kid being the best rapper out of Philly.
I ain't saying nothing about the best. I said dudes that like make noise that are legit like an established, like we count it, like if you were Philly, like we definitely gonna play him. You know what I'm saying? There's a few of those.
Hobo knows what time it is. He has an NYC hoodie on right now.
Oh
wow. NYC, not Queens. It doesn't say Queens.
Boo this man again.
It says NYC. And since we're dissecting, yes, clean your glasses off. It is an NBA All-Star Game hoodie. It is not a New York hoodie.
Was it manufactured in Queens?
What happened?
Was it manufactured in Queens?
I somehow I doubt it.
No,
you know what though? I will say the person who gave it to me is from Queens. So.
I'm surprised
you dug your own hole there, DJ Hole.
All roads.
All roads lead to Queens.
All roads lead to Queens.
All roads lead to Queens.
That's right.
But I think Black Thought. Who else? Who else are we talking about?
There's Freeway. There's Black Thought. There's Benny Siegel. There's even Will Smith. You can throw Will Smith in there. How dare you not throw Will Smith in there? You got to throw Will Smith in there. Then you got your Cassidys. You got dudes that are spitters for real. You can even go down that battle
Meek
list.
Mill, don't forget Meek Mill.
And then you got to go.
Mills. There you go.
What's his name? Cassidy? Did you say Cassidy?
Young Chris.
Cassidy.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even deny some of those guys. PD Crack.
Dice Raw.
Ice Raw, Malik B.
Yes, Malik B. Rest in peace. Yeah, like Moses said, even Steady B. I mean, sadly enough.
Right.
There's classic guys that came out of Philly.
Tough, man.
This, like I said, this list is like I do Brooklyn. Go ahead. Look at that list we just did for Philly. Now go do the same list for Brooklyn. Go ahead.
I'll let Hobo do that. Go ahead, Hobo.
Wow. Y'all
give me a short list.
One of the best ever is Jay-Z.
No doubt. And the other one too, Biggie. Okay, keep going.
Jay-Z, Biggie.
Keep going.
Kane.
Right.
You see us struggling right here?
Little C's.
KRS-One. KRS-One is out of Brooklyn.
Of God.
He said Little C's.
Who said Little C's? AKA Caesar Leo.
He said it.
Oh yeah, Cruise One, Boot Camp. So that means Sean Price.
Right. Okay.
Do you see how long it's taking us here? Do you see, like I said, you know, Philly was like, That's all I was trying to say. And I put the spot on both of y'all.
That's a fact.
Saying Philly's not to be slept on. That's all I'm saying. Philly is like serious when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Smooth.
I mean, do we count Smooth the Hustler? Didn't he just have one hot song?
You count Smooth the Hustler as an entity with Trigger the Gambler, and you can throw in DV Alias Christ and be like, there you go. That's
right.
One.
Oh, Special Ed. Don't forget Special Ed.
Yeah, my boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. JT
MC Light. MC Light. Audio 2.
Where's Buster?
Going.
Isn't
Look how far
Buster
back
from
we're
Brooklyn?
going.
Isn't Buster from Brooklyn?
I mean, you could, if you want. Okay, we'll throw. I'll throw you a Buster. He plays Long Island, but whatever. I'll throw you a Buster.
Well, ODB's from Brooklyn, right?
Here you go. There's another one.
Jizza.
Yeah, go on.
There you go.
There's a ton, man. I just can't. I know it's someone that we're missing.
Yeah, we're forgetting the one that we're talking about right now.
Yeah, Talib, Mos Def.
J-Ru, OC.
J-Ru,
Yeah, correct.
OC. Where's Lord Finesse from?
Bronx. No, I think he's born in Harlem, though. I think he's born in Harlem.
He repped the Bronx, so he repped the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
He repped the Bronx. I was watching I think Scan actually said in the group chat, Buck Wild talking about Pete Rock today.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. He was giving him like the utmost, like,
because it was a pure fact back then, man.
He was like, we all were trying to be Pete Rock. It was basically the statement. He's like, we all wanted to be Pete Rock.
Is that what he said? That's what
he said. Like, if we were making shit, it was to the level of like if Pete Rock walked in, like we had like some Pete Rock ready shit. Like, whoa, I'm not scared to play this for Pete Rock type of shit. Like,
right, yo, that's why I said when we did the battle, with Pete versus Preem, that's why I picked Pete instead of Preem, because Pete was the bar. Preem later on came in and helped him change the style and influence how you did things, but Pete was the bar.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he was saying. He was like, yo, like he set a bar pretty much. But that's cool. I guess I love the guys we grew up on, giving them props.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. There's studies of the collective going on. Like, I'd want to see something like whether it's their version of a YouTube kind of documentary, but by them. Whether it's behind the scenes of them, like I just don't think that. I think they're acting very old school, respectfully. Like they're not tapping into like doing all the shit that I'd be interested in watching, like Buck Wild on a Twitch. I would say, and I know I'm not alone.
I know Finesse is on Twitch. Finesse is on Twitch.
He's DJing, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But I'm just saying, like that. See, that's the concept. I think like Buck Wild would be like, I don't want to DJ. Like, I don't care if you DJing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me watch you make beats. Like, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right, and they're not tapping into that. And I feel like there's a whole market for them with that and everything. And the hardest part about starting some of these pages is the branding. Like, well, you know, how do I?
Right.
If you're the real AG, as weird as that sounds, pause. You know, from Showbiz and AG, you're like, you know, it's like, is that real? Is that for real? Like, automatically, people could offer curiosity that recognize the name will click on it and be like, oh, this really is Showbiz and AG. Like, they have a whatever that is. A version of a radio show.
You could play "So Be It" since we have ended the battle early. He wants to hear "So Be It"
early.
So Be It. Which one? Which album is that on?
It's on the Black Star album.
Oh, so yeah, real quick. So let's here's my thing too. As you get ready to play that, Jules. So here's my thing with the Black Star album, right? And I was talking about it this afternoon with John, right, a friend of mine. To me, the Black Star album, it's good, but it's a letdown in comparison for me to wait 24 years from the first one for it to be this way. It's good.
The first one felt like
the bar for the first one is so high that this one to me was kind of underwhelming. It's not bad, but it was underwhelming in my opinion.
So the Black Star album sounded like an unplugged album. It wasn't
unplugged album. They don't that's a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just saying it didn't have no hooks, no bridge. It's just straight, you know.
They from the research that I did today, it didn't mention that the album was predominantly recorded at a lot of backstage Dave Chappelle comedy gigs. Like,
interesting.
So my question is what do you think was missing from this album that could have enhanced this album?
Well, I mean, there's different ways to look at it, right? Of course, you're going to use the first body of work as the bar, right? The second one, MADLIB, so you definitely have a top-notch producer. So for me, I guess a couple of different things that I look for when I listen to records, right? So, of course, you know, the bars, the beats, all that stuff, but also for me, the mixing, all that type of stuff like that. So for me, the way the first one was constructed and then to it 24 years later, I still expect maybe like, I'm kind of old school with it too, but I still expect that between one or two or even three big records that really stand out on the album. Again, the album is not whack by any means. It's good. but it's just underwhelming as far as, yeah, I'll play it, but again, it goes back to, I know Jules and I discuss it sometimes, like, and we all discuss it, even Hobo, like, okay, does this stay in the constant rotation, or is this the kind of album that, okay, so, I'll play it 6 months from now, I'll play it a year from now, you know what I mean?
So go ahead, Breeze.
No, sorry. So basically what you're saying is that, like, all the songs being that they're different, it's sort of like a similar type of feel to the song, but it's nothing that stands out that's like, it's like a hit song for the album, or maybe a 1 or 2 hit, and then the rest are like other songs that are like dope songs, but not as big as the 2 hits.
No,
yeah,
it's a good listen.
It's a good listen. It's a good listen, but again, I think it'll run its course for me, right? I'll speak for myself. It'll run its course, and then I'm on to something else where, again, I'm not gonna come back to it right away. Not that it's bad. It's just that I'm not gonna come back to it right away. Where other records can stay in rotation a little bit longer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I listened to it. I was very excited to listen to it. And I think it kind of, not that this is bad, because you all know I like Griselda a lot, but I think it kind of fell into that no drum track kind of music, which I like. But I think if you go off of what they did on the first album, the beats are so far different than what that first album was. I was expecting something in that.
So is the era though.
That too?
Yeah, that's sure. True. But the beats the beats are so different. Like so different. And if you listen to, Talib put out a project with who did he put up a project with? Was it Diamond D? That he just put up a project with?
Diamond D, yeah.
That had beats on it, like drum beats, you know what I'm saying? So so like I think that I think it was such a far departure. And I will say, now that we're done with this, I hadn't listened to the Black Star album in a while since it came out, and honestly, the way in which they put it out, it makes it inaccessible for a lot of people.
Right.
Like, a lot of people. I mean, how many of us heard this album before we decided to do this?
Not Ty, sir.
I only heard 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, and we're hip hop heads. Like this is our shit. I think they alienated themselves from their base, a lot of their base, because a lot of people are like, I'm not paying for this. I love them, but I'm not paying for this. I like that. I like that. Now, if you just said buy the album, then that's different.
Right.
But you gotta respect what they did as well. Like, the reasons behind them doing the way they did it, you gotta respect it. I just don't know.
The corporate reasoning behind it makes complete sense, and it's complete.
I just don't know if it worked, how well it worked out for them though.
Listen, no matter what money gets put in, they get back. Excuse me, it's already, again. Imagine what is it, like $9.99, right, for the album? It's $9.99 to them. Like, no matter. I mean, I'm imagining. Let's pretend they got to get Luminary a percentage of that. The whole point is to not have to break the majority percentage to a streaming platform that's not doing anything for you.
Right.
Right.
With that being said, of course, who doesn't respect that hustle? But you also got to make it a little bit easier to achieve, the product, whether it's digital or physical. Maybe, like, I think even a physical product would have worked even a little bit better in this particular case for those diehards. Like, I know I'm getting it on blah blah in the mail.
I wish they had put this out on vinyl. I would have copied.
That's what I'm saying. There's no physical at all still?
No. It's you can only listen to this album on Luminary unless you know the kid.
Again, fair enough. Like I said, with the game being over, I just wanted to speak freely. It was a tough competition. I did enjoy Black Star a lot. It wasn't worth the 24-year wait.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
This was maybe album number 4 or 3. It'd have been like, this was all right. It wasn't like number 1 and number 2. Like, this is number 2. It's like, I hope number 3, if we get one, and we don't gotta wait forever like we did, is worth it, because this one was cool. MADLIB did his thing. It just was a complete, what Hope was saying earlier, it went another direction from what the first album was in terms of sound. And as far as cheat codes is concerned, it's a great.
Yo, Danger Mouse did his thing.
I mean,
I had to
The mix too, like even the mixing, like to me, the mixing on Cheat Codes was better than mixing on the Black Star album on Don't Fear Time.
I had to literally make a decision early on and go just to try to make it a little bit fairer, if you will, respectfully. I'm not going to use any songs or any features, and that's why we didn't talk about any songs for features on either project because that could at least eliminated a good 3 to 4 songs off of
bangers on
bangers.
Yeah.
Just going with Ray.
There's so bangers. I didn't know what could go up against them.
Yeah, going with ASAP Rocky and
Fire too.
And Run the Jewels. I mean, bangers.
But Cheat Code's not talked about a lot. It should be.
No, it's not. I don't know why. I mean, not that I put a lot of weight in like these album of the year lists and whatever, but I've looked at a few and it's not on any of them.
But you know what? Too, to be fair, we've mentioned all the Black Door projects here, and they never get the praise that they do, and those projects are all fire. You know what I mean? So this is where we always talk about when you're a fan of the music and doing your homework to find the music, because you can't rely on third parties to give you what you want or what you're looking for.
Right. Exactly.
I love people to be like, I listen to music all day. I can't live without music. And it's like, are you being spoon-fed music or like, are you looking at it? And there's nothing wrong with being spoon-fed, but like, don't say
it's not. But you know what? When people ask me,
take a listener because you're on a random shuffle page. I'm talking about like you deliberately like the Roots, you like Black Star, you like Mac Homie, whoever, and you go, I want to hear more shit like that, and you deliberately go looking for it and decide if you want to listen to that, not something that just slid into your playlist by accident. I nothing wrong with that. Again, that's the era I'm from. Nothing really got into my
that's why I appreciate
the show. Was on purpose.
I appreciate the show because we tell people.
There you go. See, that's right. Because when people say that, I'm a music fan, I listen to music all the time. I always ask them like, yo, what are you listening to though?
Yeah.
What are you listening
to? You can't judge people on that either though. You can't because
I can.
No, you
if you tell me all you listening to is some radio shit, like you said, some spoon-fed shit, I don't nah. Because there's so much more music that is out there that is way better than the shit that's on radio. Yeah. And if you limit yourself to that, you lose.
Yeah, it's true.
There's tons of shit out there.
I am, and I'm late. I've said it before, and it's because of a show that we did here. I've always listened to things here and there, never digested full projects. That's just the way I roll. Specifically with Griselda Records stuff. I've been in my Griselda Records bag the last few weeks. Just
God,
everything related to it. Everything from your Armani Caesars to your Black Soprano Families to your Stove Gods, anything that's got to do to your Mac Homies. Mac Homie is fucking
Mac Homie. Yeah, 38 Special.
Yeah, 38, but Mac Homie is just. I just keep every time who's that again? And it keeps coming back to him, and I go, oh damn, that's like the second time I've like, who's this? And it's him again. Another classic example of the shuffle play. Listen to this, but that's an on purpose Griselda shuffle though. You know what I'm saying? I'm specifically looking at stuff in that particular bag, and they're churning out a lot of stuff, and that all happened because of our, Benny the Butcher versus Freddie Gibbs episode that we did here, live EBR. Who do you got a few weeks ago? So check that out on YouTube if you're checking us out still. Everybody in the chat room, by the way, like I said, we're on the road to 200. We are almost there. We are 190 at the minute. Wouldn't you love to be one of the last 10 remaining people this year, 2022, to make our dreams come true here and be the last 10 followers, subscribers on YouTube? Go to YouTube real quick right now. If you're in the chat room, if you watch us every Monday night, that's freaking awesome. But do me a favor, if you don't follow us on YouTube, go ahead right now. We'll be right here. We ain't going nowhere. We're sitting down. We're having a chat. We'll jump back into the chat and follow us. Subscribe. We're on the road to 200. We're 10 away. 10 subscriptions, follows, whatever you want to call it, away. look out for us. And like I said, we'll just keep doing more.
Shout
and
out
more
to
this-
the chat room who's been
Shout out to the
consistent.
chat room, everybody that's in there.
Nerd Chris.
Nerd
like just
Nerd Chris, Black
Nerd Chris, by the way, hold on, I got a message from Nerd Chris, guys.
Yeah.
And I think the guys in the room we've all had this conversation. Nerd Chris, in 2023, we need you as a guest on one of these episodes. If you're willing to step up one night, you know what I'm saying? Get your camera light all together. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, join us for a round.
Word.
Join us for a game of Who Do You Got? I'm not taking no for an answer. So there you go.
Word.
And this is
Black
our last
Moses,
show.
if you ever ready, you know what I'm saying? We could figure out a situation.
Yep.
We get you a mask or something, a voice changer. You know what I'm saying? I know that man got warrants. I know he got warrants. I know it. I feel it in my blood. He got warrants. So we can make sure, like I said, you don't get caught out there slipping. And we got to with a VPN address, but I don't want no IPs getting out there. Follow you that way.
But I have to mention this is our last show for the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Check it out next year. We be back.
Word.
You know, everybody that joins us, that watches, and all that, we appreciate.
Thank you. First of all, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you.
guys.
Seriously, thank you.
Listen.
It's very much.
They like us. They like us.
It's humbling.
Right.
I don't know how y'all feel, but it's humbling, man, to sit
Yeah.
that y'all sit here and chop it up with us and hang out with us. Thank you.
Hopefully, after they watch this episode, we'll be at 220 followers or better.
Hey,
Mm.
Cool Breeze, I'll let you know. Once we hit 200, the next goal after that is 300, baby. We going
To the moon.
To the moon. Like I said, 2023 is nothing but more episodes. We're changing things up. You'll see what surprises we have in store, but we're not going to change it up too much. Stay tuned. Follow us on Twitch as well, because we're dropping new episodes of a bunch of new things coming.
Word.
DJ Hobo has Woo Wednesdays. Is it Woo Wednesdays? Is it safe
Woo
to say that?
Wednesdays. Woo Wednesdays. Yes, we will be doing Woo Wednesdays. So definitely listen
Keep
to
in tune
that.
for that. Follow him at that handle right there. DJ Hobo Triple T Radio.
Yep. Nerd
Just
Chris,
endless.
we got to figure that one out. Nerd Chris, she keeps throwing the story time idea.
Doing story time.
I think we
What's the
should do
story
that
time
one.
idea? What's that?
She wants hip hop stories. She wants us to do some hip hop stories. I mean, we all got some stories, man. I know we do.
I got mad
Especially you and Scan definitely got stories. I know I got a few stories. Got a few joints.
Yeah, that could be fun. I just know.
Nerd Chris would appreciate my Red Man story. Yeah, for sure.
My Red Man stories, he wouldn't let me give him a proper dap. He gave me one of these, and I went in for the,
For the bro hug?
The bro hug.
He gave me the,
Pause yourself.
with the same hand. So like I was like,
Arm bar? Arm bar?
Yeah, like with the same hand though, with the same no, you don't.
He's like,
They gave him an arm bar?
he's like, don't get your phone on
don't
you.
touch it, motherfucker. Don't touch me, bitch.
Ursula
Don't touch me, bitch.
said they got warrants.
He was like, no. Mind you, like I said, he knew I worked with the company. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave him his laminate. Like I'm like, yo, bro, here's your thing. Like go stand over there because he was standing in the way. But I also wanted him to stand close because it was a DMX in the store. DMX was that on fire for the third album, and he's on fire before that. I'm just saying that this particular project we did an in-store at HMV on 125th Street, and like all the fucking.
Oh, I was there. I was there for that one.
You there?
Yeah.
Rappers.
I was there.
Hey, save this for story time, man. Save this for story time.
Like Redman was there. That's crazy.
Don't touch me, bitch.
Play so be it. Play so be it for malcontent. So
let's do it. I got you.
Yeah, we take you out with that.
Yeah, after that we're gonna raid out.
We're gonna raid out.
To
Y'all sing.
This is considered like the second single.
Sharper than a straight razor shade. Cooler than a steel and put the blade to a point. It's worldwide currency, they wishing well coins. It's high fidelity bang, they speaker leak noise. And now they Chuck D level. Y'all at petite level. High gun, do travel, spread love, beat devils. Walk soft and carry the crow magnum. Shots glove and smash in the soft rainy fragment. Breathe fire, spit smoke, blow away ashes. Smarten up, dumbass. This ain't bum class. Atmosphere above that. You can't touch that. Real, forever real. They can hate it or love that. It's bigger than hip hop, hypes and wicked government. Brooklyn award winning and not give a in this. You winning for the most suckerest, dumbest. No getting loving this. And real riders up in this biatch. Use more bitch than bitch Reeboks. They arms king biatch. The B7 These dudes doped in this detox. Turkey wing clean up your act. You act like crack. I've been a lot and I will never be that. I got the right and exact in the trap for the rats. The liars and the saps. The posers and the hacks. Landmine. Mainline spine go snap. Bait. Vainglorious. Phantasmagorian. Crack Pandora on each and every Olia. Whoever you be calling, you better start calling them. Then call a coroner. White drapes for all of you. Greatest ain't greater than. Strongest ain't strong enough. Biggest ain't bigger than a real small portion of the legendary trilletary top rank officer. Get lost, big boss, this boss ya. Chip on your shoulder, I'ma knock it right off your bait. Torpedo, blast, smash the ego. Sniper on the range, sniper bang, off reload. RPG to get free, power people. Blap, one clip in the evil.
Round number 5 was gonna be Let's Talk Production. MADLIB, Danger Mouse.
Okay.
Just saying.
Danger Mouse got it. Danger Mouse.
I mean, Dewey though? Dewey? That song right there was fun. Listen, like MADLIB got a way of doing shit, a certain genius to his shit.
Yeah.
But Danger Mouse, he was using that 60s, 70s joint.
He did his thing on that album. Make sure
The
you
mixing too, man. Like I said, because when I know I was talking to Tola the other day, we was talking about MADLIB, but listening to this Danger Mouse record, like I said, the mixing to me, I'll always advocate like getting in the studio, mixing your records a certain way is also a very key component, man, because it brings the life out of your record. That's one of the reasons why I picked that album, is because it sounds deeper, richer, fuller. You know what I mean? Versus the Black Star. It just sonically sounds better.
Yo, shout out to Ursula T99. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, they say they got warrants.
I know, that's what shouting them out. Stay strong. Stay strong.
Yo, make sure you copy the raid message and we're gonna raid out. Make sure you check out.
I'd like to give a special thanks to Ike Infamous, showing love.
How's it with?
Yeah,
hope he's okay because he didn't log in today, but hopefully he's all.
Good Reverend Pindy.
Yeah,
everybody who showed up this year for all the episodes.
Optics,
shout
man,
out to
Optics.
Tola, shout out to everybody.
Mastermind.
Optics, yes sir. Mastermind,
Billy.
Yeah,
the whole family. YZ,
Billy, yes sir.
Sensor,
Malcolm, Sensor, Word,
Black Man,
Hauser.
Yeah.
Word. Yo, what happened to Doogie House? He doesn't get on anymore.
I mean, he got kids, he got little ones, so he in and out. He
might be responsible for a lot of those downloads.
The little ones could join.
But let him know he can always listen to us on Spotify, iHeartMedia, Apple Podcast, any of those fly spots. Triple C, make sure we get it.
Google Podcast is well too.
Yes, absolutely. Google all of them.
So everybody join us next year.
Yeah, join us next year.
We have mass surprises coming through
in store. Some good new shows, some new ideas.
Yeah.
Copy that raid message and we'll raid out as soon as Nerd Chris tells us we are ready to go.
So yo, when you say that, are you like talking to me? Because I don't know what that means.
No, I'm talking to everybody.
Why you say like that?
Everybody.
I'm like, are you looking for me to do something right now? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Nah. We got that under control. Yo, peace to Cruise One, man. Make everybody make sure you follow Cruise One. He got a dope set, man. Dope show. Check him out. I don't know when all the times you stream Cruise One, but shout out to that dude.
Word.
Appreciate you, man, for checking us out. Shout out to Liquor Shot as well. Checked us out earlier. We're gonna try to do that earlier, man. I don't know how everybody felt about it, but we're gonna try to maybe like play a little bit of, if we do the the Who Do You Got, play some music from whatever we choose.
Well, Hobo, remember we were saying that in the meetings, like we wanted to do that from before, like on a Sunday or a Monday. Initially, that was one of the things that we discussed. You know what I mean?
You guys can rotate that if you want.
Yeah.
I couldn't log in this weekend though, so I couldn't get on the channel. I had to go on mine because I couldn't get into the account.
Crazy.
We'll figure it out. Again, these all little, hiccups that we're gonna figure out in 2023. Can keep bringing you entertainment on the EBR network. We got things. We're working on them. We're gonna bring them to you, but in the meantime, we're here every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on Twitch, and join us on YouTube and every streaming platform. 2023 is gonna be amazing. So shout out to everybody.
Jordan.
Are we out yet? Did we raid? Are we?
Not yet. A few more seconds.
We're raiding out.
We headed to the next bar.
Yeah, basically. Uber. And you have to buy a drink at the next bar, basically.
Uber's not here yet. Salute, Nerd Chris.
Yeah, exactly.